6:50, Little Italy has spent more than a century on Cleveland's east side, giving our region a taste of Italian culture and food. But just like so many other parts of Northeast Ohio, new development is knocking on the door. In this News 5 original, Kevin Barry explains how the community is coming together now to make sure they get the building recipe right.
Old brick roads still move some cars from one side of Little Italy to the other. The cars may have changed over time.
I have some minestrone.
But if the buildings that make up the neighborhood are its ingredients, then the recipe has stayed mostly the same for more than a century.
I'll be right back, Paul.
Isaac Reifler has lived here for 6 years while he works at Presty's Bakery.
Oh, it's great. It's why I live here.
But the last 3 years have brought ingredients that look a little different. 40 apartments went up right next to the RTA stop, followed by another 30 just up the block. Under construction right now, the former Washington Place Bistro will become 12 new units, with a large apartment building going up right behind it after a drawn-out fight through Cleveland's approval process.
How do you balance the new and preserve the old?
Ray Christosik's Little Italy Redevelopment Corporation has been wrestling with that question for years. The answer is coming from Matt Weimer and RDL Architects Greg Soltis.
This plan is about preserving the neighborhood.
They're working on a revamped neighborhood plan, and one big problem are Cleveland's zoning codes. They were established in the 1920s, so they don't reflect modern tastes or uses, which means that any project needs to ask for a long list of variances to be completed, which means that many aspects of any project are up for debate.
And then you open up this whole Pandora box about what can we do, what can't we do, because it's all dependent upon variances.
The plan they're working out would cut out a lot of the red tape as long as a proposal fits into the neighborhood.
Meaning like that you see behind you is what's important, the experience on the sidewalk and this mix of uses and, you know, the texture and just the great stuff that makes this a great place to walk around.
Because in Little Italy, Matt says, that's what matters.
The massing and the scale of the buildings and the streetscape that creates, that really is the charm and what creates the walkable nature of it.
So Greg and Matt have been getting a lot of feedback from residents and business owners. They're cataloging the ingredients that have made Little Italy what it is now.
Single family homes, duplexes, little mixed-use live-work buildings.
So that when new developers come along, they have a better idea about where to start.
In a way, what it's going to be is like a guidebook.
The plan is to pull together a final document over the summer and get it approved by the city, giving Little Italy more influence over what gets built here.
In 20 years, if you look down Mayfield Road and it kind of looks like you're shooting it now, then I think we did our job.
There will still be new buildings, but the feel, Ray says, should be the same.
Well, it keeps people coming. If it's worked this long, it'll continue to work.
In Cleveland, I'm Kevin Barry, News 5.
And the plan cost the Little Italy Redevelopment Corporation $25,000, is being paid for by the Cleveland Foundation and the Italian Sons and Daughters of America.